that special, since they're in the movie, Angelica points herself as the bad guy who built Robo Reptar to make the real Reptar look bad, and she explains that she built him out of building blocks, and you just see a big old box of building blocks like that. They're big sized.
Nah, that's a lie. You know what Robo-Reptar is made of?
What?
Bionicles.
Another one of my favorite jokes in that one is the babies call on Susie and their family to help because they're watching the movie with them. They're in the drive-through theater, but they're pretending they're all in the movie, and they're like, Susie, Robo Reptar is like heading by you or something. I was like, oh, don't worry, we don't have to worry. We don't live in Tokyo because they can't say Tokyo because they don't understand it. And I was like, I'm trying to think of a funny way to do the joke because they're like, nah, man, they can't step on our houses. Oh yeah, that's why. Angelica threatens to squash the baby's houses with Robo Reptar, and so the babies call Susie, and they're like, no way Reptar could be here. We don't live in Japan. And then he's just out there. It's like, well, I guess we just moved to Japan.
You know what you're describing that joke reminded me of?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard Zuko explaining Iroh's tea joke to everyone?
I don't remember that, no. But
Which,
considering how poorly my explanation of that joke went.
okay, so um, this is after Zuko has turned to a good guy and he's somewhat accepted into everything now, and
He's
he's just
trying
trying.
to break the ice.
His hair is literally his character development,
Mm.
and then they literally joke about that in the show.
Mm.
But my favorite part is he's pouring everyone tea, and he's like, "This reminds me of a joke Zuko, sorry,
I, my uncle.
my uncle used to tell everyone. I don't remember how it goes, but I remember the punchline is, 'Leave me alone, I am bushed.'" And then everyone just stares at him plainly. It's like the weirdest, funniest anti-joke I've ever heard. Morbius sweep.
We don't even live in Tokyo. Looks outside. Well, I guess we just moved to Japan. I don't know. Something like that. It's just one of those jokes that her brother just says. It's so dry.
Well, I guess we do now. Great Depression. Oh, do you want to hear what is one of the funniest, like, unintentionally funniest, lines I've read from a comic?
What's that?
Did I ever tell you? So you remember how Rachel trades, places with Captain Britain in the future so she could come back to the present, right?
Yes.
Because
Because we have to write our one of the main characters out of the series
yep.
to bring back another character. It's, yes, let's write one of the most important characters out of our story to bring another one back.
By the
Yada
way,
yada.
I'm just gonna send you this. I don't think I would like to associate with you anymore. Hold on. Let me just what the fuck? Why? Okay, here. You want to know why I don't want to associate with you anymore?
Hmm.
Why is it not letting me send? Oh my god, why? View profile. Yes. Why?
Oh, you sent it.
Yeah, messages, yeah. I also sent you back because we're done
Yeah.
with my castle. I don't think this man's trustworthy. Um,
I gotta pee. Go ahead and keep talking in my
yeah.
ear.
So Rachel in the original canon goes to the future to become the Messiah for Cable, and then she ends up passing away from old age, I believe. It's a very sad ending to a character who's just been through a lot of stuff. So Cable fixes it by going back to the past. And he's also like, well, where's the Phoenix, Rachel? Even though it literally is yours by right, and you are part of the Phoenix, so where is it? Rachel's like, I don't know, it left me. You know? This is stupid. And then,
The plot decided I didn't need it anymore.
yeah, because Jean Grey and IP. But the thing is, when Rachel gets
Even
back,
though that's not how that works. We've established that's literally not how that works.
like, the Phoenix Force literally tells her to her face, it's yours now. LOL, JK.
Nah. Nah, it took it back.
JK. But then, but then, when she gets back, she literally just says, "Oh wow, I've been in the
Time's
future for
up.
such a long time, and even though I'm like, basically, it's been like 3 years or something, I literally remember my entire other lifetime. I guess it's time for me to, meet my parents again. I get to reunite with Excalibur, and we get to do all
Where'd you put
that.
your sign this time?
I'm gonna put it by the grace, since that's where
Okay.
you put it." And then you get a shot and panel of her saying, Excalibur disbanded, Brian and Megan are married, and my dad is dead? Oh no. Literally everything she's like, I'm so excited, is deflated instantly. My dad's dead.
Well,
Wee. Padre.
I
Laser
don't see. I
Padre.
don't. Clip it to the wall, you idiot! Clip it to the wall.
Let's go over here, take care of this
Yeah.
first. I'm really excited. Here's a question. Do you think Excalibur should even be in the MCU? Just based on how Marvel has kind of treated it?
It being what exactly?
Like, just... So here's the thing. Whenever I want something to be big, like the Bone comic series, right? There's always that thought in my head that's like, yeah, but things being big doesn't make them better. That just kind of means more crappy people can have access to them now in a way that I don't like.
This is true. I don't remember where you went. Oh, you went. There's also the chance that it getting adapted could not even be correct, or drop things that were just dropped for the sake of convenience. Even though I enjoy that series so far, I still don't understand why it's named after that character, despite the fact he only seems to be passively relevant in the plot.
He becomes more actively relevant, but the point is, it's the first cartoon character that he drew, so it's probably 100% just a combo of the artist's shared experience over living, that sort of
Because,
deal.
yeah, because in that sort of way, it makes it feel like one of those, like the first Tom and Jerry movie, where it's like the first 10 minutes. Oh God! Ah!
I like fire, but not that fire.
Where it's like the first 10 minutes, it's about Tom and Jerry, then they can talk, and then it's about an orphan and her rich family heritage tried to be taken over, and then Tom and Jerry literally stop mattering, and the whole they talk in this movie thing becomes irrelevant.
Wait, they stopped talking?
No, like they don't literally stop, period, but they might as well not have talked at all because they stopped really doing it. It stops being a thing that's like, wow, this movie, Tom and Jerry talk. And it's like, okay, but was there a point to them talking at all? Because they don't say anything important at all. They just listen to the main character of this movie talk. And I don't know, after their opening song, like I mentioned, where this happens, I don't know, have you ever seen that? You've only seen the review, I bet.
I've actually watched partway into the movie in school, but I
Mm-hmm.
haven't actually gotten too far.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty much a Tom and Jerry cartoon until it's like, their owners their owners, Tom's owners, abandon him and leave. The house gets demolished. And then they're like out in the streets and meet a dog that isn't Spike,
Sam!
but
So, I want you to know that I kind of had a thought, kind of relating to the Chip and Dale movie, which is like, it's really cool to have movies based on the idea of your childhood nostalgia getting old and getting depressed, right? It's kind of like Who Killed Roger Rabbit, you know,
except
that sort of deal,
there's
right?
a lot of differences that make those movies work and that one not. But yes.
My point is like, imagine the suicide train scene, but for real. Tom and Jerry both get depressed. My my point is that. Uh-oh, Salazar.
Salazar. Your
Mr.
point
Kennedy,
being?
you have served no purpose.
Do you know that no one dies without a cause?
Your
You
right
will
hand
be
comes off.
food for my beautiful pets. I got tired of your words. Die, you words!
That was tied beautifully.
Yes, it was, and I didn't even plan it.
That was done so good. Oh, I guess we're safe for a while now.
Yeah.
Hey, can you drop me? Wait, no, I got this. Just gonna. There we go. Madness. Kool-Aid. Sunny D. But then a thought popped into my head, which is this Chip and Dale movie about like childhood nostalgia growing up, and then I realized I forgot to tell you. You may or may not know this. Christmas Story is getting a sequel
Yeah.
with the guy from the original, and he's all grown up.
Yeah, Christian has told me he wants to watch that with his grandfather because he likes that movie. I, for one, am not a fan of it, but that's just me. I didn't grow up in the era. I don't like screaming, crying children. So I don't like 90% of that movie.
I think I just don't like the same movie being played over and over again on the same channel the entire day.
It's a little grating.
I am the guy who is very picky with music, but I'll also listen to one song over and over again until I'm sick of it. I don't want the world to do that.
Yeah. Guys, look, isn't it funny? Again and again and again.
It's the spirit of Christmas.
I don't know, man. I personally don't give much of a damn about the movie. I understand people like it, and I understand it's good in a lot of ways. I just don't care.
I think it's like, the whole point is it's meant to convey what is probably more in line with a realistic Christmas experience. But then,
Yeah.
you know, time moves on, and then we're still championing it as that. You know, that's
You know
the
what's
deal.
fucking funny about the fact that they're making a sequel to A Christmas Story is the fact that the movie A Christmas Story is about a guy reminiscing about a Christmas.
Yeah.
So the whole point is that the character is already grown up. So saying they're making a movie where the Christmas Story kid is grown up is actually irrelevant.
They should
Because
just
the original movie, he's already grown up.
What they should do is they should make... This should be the prequel. Just blindside everyone. Do it. Shadows of Rose. Do
Where are
it.
you?
I'm over here. I've jumped off.
Oh, you jumped down there.
Yeah. By the way, I saved the clip of me killing that guy wasting time.
Also remember the Nostalgia Critic review of the first time they tried to make a Christmas Story sequel.